Welcome to the autumn edition of 360, the video magazine of the Georgia-Cumberland Conference. In this issue, we share our continued commitment to South Africa and a partnership with Hope for Humanity that is making a slow but steady impact on this continent so ravaged by AIDS. Now, you have every reason to ask, aren't there enough needs right here at home? Why should we go to the expense and trouble of cultivating this long-distance and admittedly tenuous relationship? But let me remind you, we are indeed a world church. To shift our focus from our needs, our opportunities, our challenges, or even our successes, we are choosing to connect with other believers from other places, to care about them, to understand them, to learn from them, to partner with them in a common purpose. May God inspire you as you watch.
Hope for Humanity is the new name and the new face of InGathering. When funds are either donated by our members or solicited from businesses or from various fundraising activities in the community, those are sent on to the conference, where the conference retains 50% of those to be used in Georgia-Cumberland for community service and other outreach activities. The other 50% is sent on to the North America, and because of the partnership agreement that we have with Georgia-Cumberland, those funds are specifically used for the projects in Southern Africa, which we are working to support together.
Well, when we got off the bus at Ngelo, we saw the compound where the people were coming out and greeting us with song, with joyful smiles.
I was amazed at their warmth and their cheerfulness. These women leave their homes, many of them, before dawn for a 2 or 2.5 hour walk. During this time, they travel either to the center or they travel to one of the homes of one of their patients or clients that they will see during that day.
They visit up to 5,600 clients a month to make sure the people are taking care of themselves, they are taking their treatment as prescribed, they eat well, they rest well, the environment is cleaned. It becomes such a big challenge that sometimes the caregivers come back to me and say, "Mama, please give me an old blanket. I want to go and wrap my client up so that I can wash what she or he has."
They've demonstrated that relationship may be the primary healing ingredient in quality medical care.
Listening to these caregivers and then watching them in action made me realize how much that we have been blessed with, and how these people with such a resilient spirit, with such kindness in their hearts, who go out and extend themselves to help people that are more needy than they.
They go to the humblest of little homes and they do whatever is necessary to help these people who are ill and cannot care for themselves.
Where you find HIV and AIDS, you can be sure that the parent or parents will die, and you cannot dodge it. There will be orphans. So we have got over 791 orphans in this area. Now, among these children that we are taking care of, you have got those who are child-headed families. Maybe at times as young as 12 years, you find that that child is the head of the family. We make sure that we provide a meal, at least one fresh meal a day, because most of them went without food for days.
They try to plan very carefully for a balanced meal, changing things out every day. The children have the national staple diet, which is pop, and that's the largest part of their meal, and along with that comes, some relish, some beans, some greens, some fish or chicken. The children are always eager and happy to get their little bowls of food, and they consume their lunch very quickly.
And what do we do over weekends when we don't feed them here? So Hope for Humanity afforded us funds where we once a month buy them groceries so that over the weekends they can cook and take care of themselves.
It was a real blessing to see the tremendous organization that goes into preparing these packets of food for the children to take home. Obviously, it's not as much as they get during the week and as well-balanced a diet, but it does provide food so that these children can have nourishment during the weekend.
There was poverty, there is disease, there's a need for resources, but it doesn't show. There are people who smile easily, who sing a song often and fervently, never give up, never give up, never give up. A perspective on life like that, it's unstoppable, it's unquenchable.
Their joy, in spite of the hardships that they may encounter in everyday living, was something wonderful to behold. I was thrilled to see how they cared for each other and how, even though their life is very simple, that they find joy and gladness, and they give so freely of their love.